Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing an emotional video. I actually finished filming another video, but I did not like that video, so I'm going to be going into this one. Anyway, so today's video is going to be a very emotional video because it's about what happened over a month ago, and I don't know, it's like really sad, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of editing. So yeah, okay. So I'll just start off with saying that if you know my cat Garfield, he is not here with us anymore. I think I've said that in either one video. I don't think I said that. Maybe one video I did say that he's not with us here, but I'm going to give you the full story and what happened that day. So my cat Garfield, I'm just gonna say Garfield, but Garfield was acting very strange and puking a lot, and we have two cats, Cleo and Garfield, as you can delightfully see right here. He was acting very strange, so I kept an eye on him. So I was like, Mom, can we please take him to the vet? He does not act like right, and I'm just, something's not right. He needs to go to the vet. So like he was meowing and then puking and then like backing away, like he was scared. And I wouldn't blame him. He was hiding and playing down in weird places, not even laying down, just hunched up. So he was sick, and he even looked it up. And anyway, so he was sick. So I was going to go over to my grandma's house because she lives less than a mile away from us, and I was gonna sleep over there and have a girls' night with my grandma. So we were while we were at home, I was talking to my brother Hunter's friend, and he was saying, yeah, he didn't look good. He didn't look good. So I was, after the fact that he's gone. So that boy's crack. And so I was like, sad. I was, scared and sad, but when I got back home, I didn't know any of this was happening. I thought Garfield would, get over it. We're going to go to the vet in 2 weeks. Be all fine in a week. I think it was a week, but we already had a vet checkup, Everything was going to go as planned, We were all hopeful. I was hoping it would be like the other incident because he did swallow 20 hair ties. So we had to get surgery and stuff, and he was all better, and he recovered from it. They did say that there was something wrong with his kidneys. There's something in there, Just keep an eye on it. If anything looks wrong, just take him to the vet, So a year or 2 years go by, and everything was good until that day. And it was very sudden. So I went home. I went to my grandma's house. We went to the mall and stuff. We came back home, and we were going to go to the pet store I was going to get a fish plant, as that there's already a fish plant in there. That was the bamboo thing that I got, but we didn't go there. Got that later on, but I was going to get a fish plant, and I was going to get money to go to get a fish plant. We had the dog in the car. We have a Maggie, her name. She's my grandma's dog. She was in the car. My grandma was waiting. I run up, and I wanted to check on Garfield. So, I look around and saying, Garfield, Garfield. And then he can't, and I don't see him. And I'm like, where is he? And my heart starts racing. And he was on the bathroom ground, meowing. It was a very sad meow. And I think I deleted this clip, but I started videoing. I started videoing and saying, like, hi, what's going on? Are you okay, baby, And I took out my camera, thinking, like, this is horrible. Why am I videoing this? But I wanted to keep you guys posted. So I take out my camera and I start videoing what was going on. And I was talking to him, and I just started bawling. I just started bawling because I knew this wasn't right. This is worse than what he was, because he was up and at him when he had hair ties in him. Like, yes, he did puke, and he was a little off, but he wasn't this off. So horrible wrong. And I called my mom. I stopped videoing. I called my mom, and I just started bawling. I couldn't even talk. I'm like, Garfield, something's wrong. And my mom's cleaning up dog poop. So she, hurries up and comes up here, and I'm like, Mommy, and she looks, she's like, okay, we're gonna go to the vet. She tells me, my grandma, to go, and I was crying. I didn't know what to do. So I had my money too. I had like a little bag, this little pouch here, this pouch right here, in my hand still, because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna, everything's gonna be fine, just gonna go and buy a fish plant, because I was too sad. It was hard, and so we get him in the car and stuff, and again I was just bawling. He was laying on the bathroom floor, not my bathroom floor, my younger brother's bathroom floor. That he doesn't sleep there anymore, so it's just like a bathroom that is just a bathroom, and then we have a room that just filled with all these old toys that we used to play with and stuff. He was in that bathroom probably because it was cooler, and never lays there, like never. His stomach was like curved in, like it wasn't like a nice, well, not like that. And so I couldn't pick him up. He did not walk. He finally did just walk into the thing. I put my blanket down, which is like this blanket that I had for a very long time, so I had my scent on it. So I put that down for him, and I was just really scared and sad, and all the above I could assume. So I was, we're in the car, driving to the vet. He was meowing. He was doing a really sad meow. Again, I filmed this, and I filmed another one. Then and by the way, when this was all going on, it was my pups, my mom's dad, and my friend's birthday. Yeah. So while they're having fun, my cat is very sick. So we're at the vet. We can't go in because of Corona, so we stay in the car. Garfield goes, and well, it just kind of all went down from there. I was, after 3 hours or 4 hours in the parking lot waiting. We go and we get to see him for maybe the last time, because we don't know what's gonna happen overnight. So we go in and see him and say our goodbyes. Well, maybe not goodbyes. I was saying, it's not goodbye yet. And we got home 30 minutes, an hour later. Yeah, an hour later, my mom calls me down, and she and we were there in the shed, and I walk out. I was eating at the table or doing something at the kitchen table, and I walk outside to my yard, and we have this like driveway that's kind of like for a camper or something to go in there. It's a little rectangle thing, and they're in, like, we put a shed there, so they're in the shed, and I go up to them and say, hey, is everything okay? And I knew instantly that was because I knew it was Garfield. So I went, and they told me that it was Garfield, and he's not going to make it. We're going to have to put him down. It was because his kidneys, they're spreading. It's not like people, how you can change, here's a kidney, yeah, everyone gets a kidney. Can't do that. So it was, they could, here's someone that could give him a kidney. It's a sister, and, but, they don't do those. They don't do kidney transplants. So we went to the hospital, went to the room, and we put him down. And they asked me if I would like to, hold him while we put him down, or do it in the hospital room. And I said, I'll hold him, because I knew I will regret not doing this if I say just do it in the hospital room. So I went, and I did it, and we said our goodbyes. He just wanted to curl up. He was never a lap cat, so he did not want to go in the lap. So I respected that. People put awful things that are in his leg. Like, oh my gosh, he was just holding him like a baby, like this, under the stomach, just like this, dangling. I'm like, bruh, don't, please. But we put him down on the couch. He just rested there, and I just hovered over him, just exactly doing this, just doing like this. And I said, everything will be okay. I love you. Everything's okay, Garfield. Everything's okay. I love you. That's all I said. And I had a mask on, and I was crying, and my heart was just sinking. I saw the little white stuff go into the tube, and that was it. Blue stuff came next, and he was overdosed. And it's sad that that's how they make animals go to sleep. It's just they overdose something, which is really sad. But I know it's for the best. But he was only 3. He wasn't even turned 4. It was 10 more days until he turned 4. So, sorry. So, that happened, and the person said, would you like to put him in the blanket to take him and put him in a box, because I did not want to make him ashes, whatever that's called. I did not want to try saying that word. So we take him home. He was still warm, and I picked him up to put him in the blanket. He just flopped. Like, he used to be like a stiff cat like that, and then he was just like that. From this to that. And I had to pick him up like that. He would just flop over my hand, and it was like, that was the saddest thing I've ever done in my life, was pick him up. I don't know. So, we take him home. A couple days later, we buried him. I made a little letter, and I said, I love you, Garfield. You're the best cat. You're the best boy cat, because Cleo, she's up there. She's the best girl cat, and Garfield was my best boy cat. So, we buried him. I gave him like 7 flowers, and I gave him a few of his toys. I gave him just like those toys that you get like in kits, that bunch of them. Gave him that. I gave him a little catnip toy. And we made a box for him. My dad made a box, so nothing could get. Well, of course, stuff can get in, but nothing like no animals could like dig it out. And so, yeah, that was what happened. It was hard. It was all sudden, and I didn't know what to do. So, that was the video. I hope you did enjoy. Now, here are a few clips that I still have from that day. And, yeah, by the way, it was actually, I'm going to look at the date for you guys. So the date was that he passed away, the date was June 19th. That was the day that he passed away. And a couple weeks later, the next month later, we got Cleo checked out because I wanted to make sure that she was okay. Didn't have anything, bad kidneys or anything like he did. And it was sad because it's very rare, apparently. So I'm sad that he got it. But I'm glad he had a good life. He had a great life because I found him in a box. So he had a really great life and stuff. And Cleo, it was fine. She's perfect. Yeah, a little bit bratty. Don't tell her that. But she's good. And yeah, so here's a few things that I have of Garfield. I actually had a whisker from him because he was rubbing on me and a whisker fell out. Yeah, anyway, long story short, I have 1 whisker of him and I have 2 of Cleo's, and I keep those, and then I made this little thing, and I'll show you that in a picture. So I hope you do enjoy a few clips of that day that I still have.